Oh, I don't think I'm responsible for all this, but it's nice to be a part of it, I'll tell you that. And it's nice to be part of something that's been growing incrementally every year. When the first Comic-Con started 1,000,000 years ago, there might have been a dozen people in a cellar somewhere. All of a sudden, there's over 150,000 people, and it's not comics anymore, or it's not just comics. It's movies, it's television, it's video games, it's music, it's every form of entertainment. It's incredible.
I like being in a building with 180,000 people that are just as passionate as me about this stuff, but aren't afraid to wear their underwear on the outside to show that they have Green Lantern on their crotch, because nobody judges here, and that's fantastic.
How was Marcus?
So shy.
Hi. Poor Marcus Pose, you're a superhero. Come on, Marcus.
You're my assistant. Come on, Marcus, like this.
My son loves the superheroes, and my husband loves Comic-Con. So together we came up with this idea to become the Batman family, right?
Yeah. We got the costumes at Party City.
One of the great things about Comic-Con is we have every comics publisher in one place under our floor. We have Hollywood studios, TV networks, toy companies, game companies. You can see toys that haven't even been introduced to the public yet. We'll be showing some pilots of TV shows that won't even broadcast for a few months, sneak peeks on movies that won't come out for another year. So there's a lot going on here.
The movies are all next year, so their presence has been pulled back a little bit. So I think we're seeing a lot more comic book stuff, a lot more video game stuff, and a lot more TV stuff. So I think people can look forward to, like, we've never done an hour-long X-Play live from Comic-Con because there's always been content here, but we've really had to stretch it. But now it's like an embarrassment of riches. Like, there's so much video game stuff. So
we're giving away a Dreamer convertible VW Bug on Sunday.
It's just the perfect timing to get those shows in front of the fans and let them start to become evangelists if they really like something and push it out. And we find that whether it's a returning show like Big Bang Theory, we can start to see through social networking that really the conversation is rising during Comic-Con, as well as getting the word out on new series like Fringe. The year that we brought Fringe down, we saw a tremendous amount of activity around that show, and we're hoping we'll do the same this year with Alcatraz and Persons of Interest.
I'm a huge Lego fan, and I'm a huge comics fan. So I've owned and put together and taken apart and put together the Batman line 1,000 times, but Lego hasn't made any more superhero stuff. They just announced the first day of Comic-Con, Lego Superheroes 2012. They partnered with Marvel and DC, and they're launching an entire new line of buildable sets, minifigures, these things called construction figures, which are right over here.
Anything else that you want to make sure you mention? Okay.
I think you covered it all. Awesome. Bless your heart.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, good talking to you.
Talk to you.
Oh, the fans very often come up. They say, "Hi, can I take it?" You know, it's funny. It used to be years ago, they'd come up and say, "Can I have your autograph?" And occasionally one might be carrying a camera, and he'd say, "Can I take your picture?" Now, everybody has a camera because everybody has a smartphone. So everybody that comes up to you, "Can I take your picture?" And what's even more, "Can I take a picture with you?" And they put their arm around your shoulder, they hold the camera like that and do it. And it's really great. I mean, I'm flattered as hell that these people want to do it, but boy, it never stops.
This is fandom, you know, like people will say they can call it whatever they want to call it, but if you truly have been to Comic-Con and you understand it and you know what this is about, there's a lot of families here. It's not what people think it is, and once they come here, they realize that.